Yo, what's going on, guys? Koi here. Today we're going to be talking about how to beat Master Mode. If you guys didn't just watch my last video, we're going to go ahead and wipe my team. So, we're going to go ahead and wipe my team. We're going to make a new team that would defeat Master Mode, probably as cheap as possible. And I'll show you guys how to pretty much do it. If you guys haven't seen my guides before, I would suggest going to the description down below, learning how to play the game first with that video, and then also looking at my other video, which will teach you guys how to, build stat builds. And I think the first thing we're going to do is we're going to bring Asta. I see a lot of people, especially new players, who like Asta. They want to get Asta. They want to get him to max level. They want to see how he performs and stuff like that. And even for a tank, he has pretty low defense. So even with this, we're going to try to take 1-star Asta and see how he does. We're not going to take Broly in there because that would be too cliche. You could take Broly in there, obviously, but he's going to be 1-star Broly. So we're going to give him the defensive set. I think we're going to give him my God set from Broly, which comes with some defense, some attack, some nice stuff, so we could see Asta perform. Because we want to see Asta perform and stuff like that. And, obviously, stats matter quite a bit. If you want to do Master Mode, if you want to be able to get your Evos, you're going to need to do, you're going to need to farm up. And I think leveling up these equipments, even if you don't like it, is you need to do it. So, with that being the case, if you guys want tips on how to level up this equipment, obviously do Infinite Mode, the last Infinite Mode in the game that you can do. You'll get tons of equipment pieces. If you want to know how to sort them and set up the appropriate builds for every single character, I also have that type of video too. And obviously, whenever we talk about making builds for characters, we want to pay attention to what the character's main stats are. So for instance, as you can see here, Asta doesn't have many good stats. He really doesn't. Let's be real. This version of Asta just doesn't do very well in the game because his stats are pretty weak. But he does have the defense up trait, which increases his defense up to 20%. He also deducts enemies' defense by 8%. He has a very weak skill. But the reason why we're doing this, right, is just to showcase how you would actually do this. How would you build for Master Mode, even with the worst teams ever? Especially because some people don't know, you do need very specific characters in order to do, a lot of work. So, we're going to build a team based off of characters I think people would pick. Okay, let's go ahead and let's bring Asta. Let's bring Saber. I think a lot of people like Saber too, so I think we're going to bring Saber as well. We're going to give her my Zoro set. We're going to upgrade this thing a little bit. As you can see, I got resources. I got a lot of resources. I got a lot of money, so I don't need to worry about this. Let's go ahead and just pop this real quick. Save time. As you can see, I get a lot of stat increase from this. And then boom, perfect piece right there for her. She's going to do just fine in the front. Let's go ahead and bring this one up too. We get a little bit of flat attack right here. This is only going to go up to 15 because this is not a purple piece. I mean, this is not a rainbow piece, it's a purple piece. But that's fine because, obviously, building the characters is what's going to matter a lot more than the character itself. Okay, that's great. Now let's go ahead and bring the next one. What other piece would I put on her? I got tons of pieces that I lock a lot. And right here, flat defense, flat attack, we'll take this one. And keep in mind, this is 2-star. Her stats are a lot weaker because this is just how the game's set up now. You have to get them to level 100 now in order to get the most out of them. But I'm going to show you guys that equipment matters a lot more than actually just focusing on stats in general. Oh, I also got a money tree achievement. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I get a lot of money from Infinite Mode. I'm not tripping at all. This is like a night's amount of money. One night, a lot of money. Let's go ahead and give her, what other piece do I have on Zoro? Right here, attack. All right, let's do that. So as you can see, we're going to bring Saber on. Now we're going to bring, I guess, a healer. And I guess the easiest healer that I could say that people could bring is Orihime. So let's go ahead and level her up to max. Because she's cheap to max out. She's easy to get. And let's go ahead and give her my best healing bonus set with a little bit of defense on it. I think I have this one, but I think I want to give him the Aqua Piece instead. Yeah, the Aqua Piece comes with more healing bonus. If you guys focus on healing bonus on your healers, even if you don't upgrade the healing skill, which I would recommend to at least level 60, you will at least do just fine. And this is just like what you got to do. I'm showing you guys what you got to do. You got to build the characters. You got to make sure they're ready. Now, let's say that you just want to bring some other characters. You're new to the game. You want to bring something that is like, okay, I don't know better. I'm going to bring, I guess Vegeta, or should we bring someone crappy? Uryu is actually shit. He's like really freaking bad. Let's do, I guess Noelle. Noelle looks fun. We'll do Noelle. And let's go ahead and give her the Trigun set, which is a god set for range characters. Oh, fuck, she's a mage. My bad. Okay, we're not going to bring her. We're going to bring a range character. Oh, we'll bring Kakashi. There we go. We'll bring Kakashi for fun. Okay. We'll give her that set. All right. And let's go ahead and do, where's the other one? Trigun. As you can see, we're just going to like bring anybody that we can possibly bring into this. And the reason why is just so I can show you guys that equipment matters a lot more than levels. Of course, we're going to level this guy up to max though, because why not? See, his stats are pretty decent. We're looking at 1,000 defense. That's good enough for me. 4,500 attack. Lightning Kunai, which is an absolutely crappy move. Terrible move. But, you know, he's good. He's good. All right. Who else should we bring? All right, let's see what this team's going to be looking like now. So we got Asta. We got Saber. We got a crappy Kakashi. And we got Orihime. Now, next, I guess, what else should we bring? I guess someone who's mid lane. It doesn't really matter. You could bring anybody, really. You know what? I'm going to bring something fun. I'm going to bring Piccolo. Magic Piccolo. Because he's funny. He's great. All right, so let's go ahead and give this dude some good gear. Who else do we have? Asuna's set. That works. We're going to give him Asuna's set. Asuna's set is primarily attack more than anything, which is okay with me. As you can see, we're not using any exclusive characters. We're not using any limited edition characters. We're using the characters that are from the base banners, and we're using some that are rare. We're using some that are okay. We're using some that are pretty, you know, OG characters. All right. I don't think I have another piece for this one, so instead I'm going to give him the Boki piece that I had on Boki. It was just some other random piece. And then, of course, the Asuna flat attack gloves. And these sets are like maxed out rainbow set. Trust me, if you do enough infinite mode, you're going to have more than enough of these. Piccolo's move is pretty, you know, OG. Just does base damage. And then we're good after that. He needs costumes, though. He has no costumes. All right, so this is our team. This is what our team is looking like. I don't think we're going to have to struggle with defense at all, especially because we have Orihime. But, oh, my bad. Let's do a master mode. So now we're going to go ahead and do master mode. Let's do, what's a hard one? A very annoying one to me is, oh, you know, let's do the new Archer one. I haven't done the new Archer one yet. All right. So, as you can see, like the sets that we have on these characters, some of them have good skills, some of them don't even have good traits right now. Our frontline characters are pretty weak, but we're going to let them do their job. So let's go ahead and see that divide. As you can see, even as like, you know, pretty new characters, I mean pretty mid characters, we're doing a lot of work just by leveling up our equipment, just by moving on and making sure that we have like the best stats for our characters as possible. And as you can see, we're using a baseline healer. We're using all, like, basically the easiest stuff you could possibly use. We're using very cheap, resourceful setup. Like, we got Armor Shred over here, ignores enemies' defense by 15% on top of the 8% defense reduction, which is a very fast skill from Asta. And they're just doing their job. Now, Asta is taking a little bit of damage, but that's totally fine. I always have fast pick on because I don't care about any of the cards because they're going to give me a lot of stuff anyways. Plus, I AFK the game quite a bit. Now, if you want to see what their stats are looking like right now and what they do, as you can see, Saber's doing pretty good right here. She has a very good, nice attack. I like her. She actually is very, very good, especially after the last updates they did. Asta is doing okay. Even with the pretty low defense he has, he might struggle against the boss, but he's doing pretty good so far. Piccolo's doing pretty good. He's doing good damage because he has a good trait. He does good damage. Kakashi's probably the one that sucks the most here because he's just got the worst skill. He's got pretty menial attack. Like, he just doesn't do a lot. He doesn't have anything that really takes him over. So let's see. Piccolo is probably going to be like the one that like a lot of people will be surprised about, because you're like, well, how does Piccolo do so much damage? And it's because Piccolo has always done a lot of damage. He has a low cooldown. He's a very good common character. And the fact that you could bring like a 6-star common into the game is really freaking crazy. I beat Raid with Piccolo in my team. So Piccolo can do damage if he wants to. I think Asta, maybe after Evo, he'll be very, very good. But as of this moment, obviously, he's just going to take a lot of damage. He's going to take a lot of damage. Even though he has those nice little defense stacks, those don't matter at all, because he's a lackluster tank with the lowest defense out of most tanks. You're definitely going to be bringing Broly as a new player. Broly just has amazing stats, hands down. Plus, you got the Evo you could worry about. But I know a lot of you guys like using Asta. A lot of the community likes using Asta, especially newer players that are like fans of Asta, which is totally respectable. You could still use him even at 6 stars. I'm just saying that you're going to need some pretty good equipment in order to keep him in the game for sure. Now, we are coming closer to the boss here, and we're going to see how this team actually does against the boss. Now, this boss is rather unique. He's got very unique gimmicks, very strong attacks. And with this one, it might be a bit of a struggle for this team. But I think with Orihime on the healing and Piccolo and Saber on the damage, we might be just fine, even with how cheap this team is. Now, for some people who might think this team might be expensive because of the amount of materials, if you literally just spam infinite mode, you'll get more than enough upgrade materials. You'll get more than enough money. But if you want more money, then obviously you're probably going to want to do story mode for sure. Last story mode on hard. Right there. That was a crazy hit right there because of that crazy arrow move. But we did it. Master mode complete in about 3 minutes and 40 seconds. Now, it is possible to do this with a very cheap team. You could even AFK this overnight if you still want the stuff, like to get the Evos. Look at these characters. They do damage. Even at low levels, even with okay equipment, they're all doing their job. And that's what we want with the equipment that we get and with the pieces that we're running and the artifacts that we're running. That's all that matters. You got to put it all together in one big meat pie so you guys can understand that at the end of the day, this is just what you got to do. You got to work really, really freaking hard and make sure that you actually have enough equipment, make sure your team's leveled up, stuff like that, and they will do their job. Also, there's just some characters that are absolutely atrocious. So if you guys are ready for that tier list, I'll do my best, but I still don't know about every single character in the game. I'll see you guys later. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell down below. I'll see you guys in a future video. Take it easy and peace out.